y'all, man? It's your boy Unseen. We coming at y'all with another reaction video. So today, bruh, I don't even gotta introduce him. Y'all know the fucking vibes. I don't gotta introduce him. We got the man, the myth, the legend. We got Daylyt. This one is called Robot Freedom, inspired none other by Capital Steez on the shirt. You know I had to wear the shirt. You know the vibes. You know what this channel's about. We support the real artists. We support the truth. Before we get into this reaction, if you guys could drop a like, drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click that bell. Turn on the notifications. You know the vibes. Appreciate y'all, man. Without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Let's go. Obviously, I know this is inspired by Free the Robots from Capital Steez, so I'm wondering, let's see if we get the Free the Robots instrumental or something. I don't know, man. Let's go. Yup. Oh, they flipping this sample. Flipping that sample. Yes, sir.
Capital, rapid, slow, still spit rapid. This rabbit hole in a bunny ass. Tell them fuck Easter. Keep the Easter basket. We peep the plastic candy. Hand me this trash shit. Hold up. Do rabbits lay eggs? Oh, this is madness. Wait, now they all copy Easter clothes. Outfitters will eat the souls of the urban. Remember, Urban Outfitters. Let's get
Yup. So he set up this entire scheme with like rabbits and then Easter and just this whole entire theme, the rabbit hole, because we know, you know, how the rabbit hole works. You go down the rabbit hole, there's no going back, man. There is no going back once you go down that rabbit hole. And it's also setting up with the Easter and the actual rabbit, the Easter bunny. This one's for capital, rabbit slow, still spit rabbit. This rabbit hole in a bunny ass, tell them fuck Easter. Because it's a rabbit hole in this bunny, in a bunny ass, like the asshole bunny. And then fuck Easter. Yeah. Peep the Easter basket. Peep with the peep plastic candy. Hand me this trash. Bro, because like the candy comes in like a plastic wrapper, right? And he also said peep with the peep plastic candy. And when he says peep, I think of Peep the Apocalypse from Pro Era, which Capital Steez was a part of, the mixtape that Capital Steez was on. So maybe that's a Steez reference right there. Hey, now they all cop their Easter clothes. Outfit us where ether sold of the urban. Remember Urban Outfitters? Man, I love it when Daylyt can just spin words and changes the meaning of, once again, changes the meaning of everyday phrases that we use, even coming for companies like Urban Outfitters, saying how, like, just contrasting these concepts. It's so genius how he does that. All right, let's keep going.
Earth can't protect it, respect it. Be skeptic, electric stare. Step up with energy. Electric chair. Don't expect to scare us with chemtrails. Guess this hell. And they selling people guess jeans. We question what pants we wear. We got the jeans to shine. Platinum, FUBU, Google, Lady Gaga. Google, Lady Gaga. Google Gaga. This is baby talk. Right.
Oh my God. He's just playing around with y'all now. Daylyt is just, he's toying with y'all, man. That shit's hilarious. He said Google Gaga? Gaga Google? I'm weak, bruh. So he's just destroying English for what we know. Oh my God. He is destroying the English language as we know it. Step up with energy, electric chair. Don't expect to scare us with chemtrails. Guess this hell? Bro, we living in hell right now. This matrix we live in, this is hell with the chemtrails. The air ain't even real. They messing with everything. They mess with everything in this matrix. And they sell people guess jeans. We question what we wear. We got the jeans to shine. Platinum FUBU. Google Lady Gaga. Google Lady Gaga. Google Gaga. This is baby talk. Like, this, the syllables off the fucking charts, bro. Daylyt just coming with the fucking bars. I love it too because he knows he's such a troll with this shit. He's such a troll, and I love it when people don't take everything so serious, especially with the shit that we get into on this channel. You gotta know how to just poke fun at some shit, man.
Night in a cipher, fighting with Cypher. He put everything at stake for a piece of steak. Steak out. Back is in the steakhouse. Hit Merovingians backs with the steak. Oh, my mistake. My mama promised my fate. Told me go to prom, get a date. See my face on the teleprompter, it's prominent. All the words got prominent. Prometheus, G dominant. Big white creators feel like they got it shit.
Yo, every word got prominent. Like, because the word prominent meaning like, you know, you are a prominent figure, like you're a known figure. And also Prometheus has the word prom. Bro, and he said, told me to go to prom to get a date. Come on, man. My mama promised my fate. All of these lines, bro. I'm telling you, Daylyt just knows how to fucking pick apart English. It's so incredible to listen to. It's incredible, man. Oh my God. He said, oh, my mistake. And then my mama, like, oh, my mistake sounds like oh, mama. Like, or it sounds like mama. And he said, my mama promised my fate. I'm telling you, man, even I'm having trouble reciting the words back. That's how incredible this guy is as a fucking lyricist. Keep going.
But the black plague wipe him out, David. Goliath, the Leviathan, slingshots at the higher men try us. Beyond the best, I limp bias, no bias. Money can't buy this, the money can't make them buy. The dollar go both ways, holla. Don't follow no wave, it's currency. Cane of salt water, flow right.
Nah, man. Nah, we can't skip over that. We cannot skip over that. My man's is coming with the bars. Like, we already know this. We know he's capable, and he's just showcasing it yet again. Link shots at the higher men. Try us. Beyond the best. I limb bias. No bias. Money can't buy this. The money can make them buy. The dollar goes both ways. Holla. Bro, money can't buy this, right? Money can't purchase this. And he's saying the money can make them buy. Because, like, the money can make them bi, meaning, like, bisexual. That's what he's saying, bi, or bipolar. Because, you know, it's contrasting to. And also can make them buy, like he just said in the previous line, where buy meaning purchase. The wordplay, man. And he said the dollar goes both ways. Bro, because there's two sides to it, like, to the dollar. And also, like, the dollar goes both ways, meaning, like, transactions. How, you know, you exchange the dollar and you get something back. The dollar goes both ways. And also, it's like how somebody who's bi, they go both ways. They are attracted to two different people. They have two different types of personalities. Heard a nice little scheme he set up right after. So let's get into it.
Don't follow no wave, it's currency. Cane of salt water, flow ride. For sure, they got the low tide to the offering. The church offer to fix the hurt. All these Hercules passes flashing fake powers.
Facts.
Churches stay crowded. Give hope to those who may doubt it. The closer you get to Jesus, the more you get lost and don't know you Moorish. Moorish to know like who Horace.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I wanted to let that one play out because once again, when Daylyt sets up a scheme, you don't know what the fuck you're gonna miss, because I'm gonna tell y'all I paused at the wrong time on the last one, because when he said don't follow no wave, it's currency. Currency meaning, because he was talking about the dollar goes both ways. You know, dollar is a form of currency, and also, like, it's current, like it's as of right now. Can of salt water, flow ride, for sure. They got the low tithe to the offering. Do you see how he ties in all of this into, like, and he sets up his next scheme right after? Man. Can of salt water, flow ride, like the flow, like in terms of like water, because water flows, right? But flow ride meaning fluoride that's in the water, salt water, because a lot of the water we drink, some companies nowadays that have bottled water that's got salt in them, can of salt water, like he was saying. And then he said, for sure, they got the low tithe to the offering. For sure, like the shore where water washes up. And also, like, for sure, meaning for sure. Like, yeah, that's for sure. They got the low tithe. The tithe, like, you know, he's talking about, like, church and shit, right? The tithe. It also sounds like tide, right? Because he's talking about water and the shore and salt water, the ocean. To the offering, which is now coming into this next scheme, which is talking about church. And he said, the church offered to fix the hurt. All these Hercules pastors flashing fake powers. You know the pastors of the church be bullshitting, bro. They flashing fake powers. Like, that's what he's saying. The churches stay crowded. Give hope to those who may doubt it. The closer you get to Jesus, the more you get lost and don't know you're Moorish. Because, you know, like, he's saying the closer that you get to Jesus, meaning white Jesus in this case, the closer you get to white Jesus, the more you get lost in that concept, and the further you drift away from your true self, and you don't even know you're Moorish, meaning like you're a Moor, which is, you know, the Moors were people of color, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too big on like my biblical history. I definitely got to study up on that a little bit more. But Moorish, you know, people who are considered Moors, I'm pretty sure were people of melanin. He said right after, Moorish, to know like Horus. Moorish meaning like, because that's a wordplay with the word Moorish, the description of melanated people, right? Moors. And Moorish meaning like more shit, more-ish, to know like Horus, which is the truth. That's what Jesus really stemmed from, is Horus, which is Egyptian, Kemetic, melanated beings, man. Let's keep going.
Maybe that nigga fake too. Every program will break through, gamble, lotto.
Yeah.
Jesus the reason we drink Moscato. Turned all the water to wine. Had babies tipsy, they whining. But the flip side, they told us we should eat the cracker. Pastor pathogen. This is a pathogen past the plasma of black skin. And then the key is the blacksmith ascend us. Simple as pimples. They bump the face
God
of our
damn.
leaders, beat us, erase all our features. Solo album.
Okay, he's not stopping. I'm telling you, Daylyt is not stopping. Like, I'm catching the references. I'm catching the wordplay. I'm catching it, man. We got to stop him. We got to stop him. So let me get y'all up to speed on what this man's talking about. Maybe that dude is fake too. Every program we break through. Referencing Horus. Because, you know, I was saying, like, Horus is the truth, right? I'm going to be real with you. I flock to this belief system because it's the closest thing we've got to the truth. It's the closest thing. It doesn't mean it is the truth. I'm just saying it's the closest thing. So if I word it as the truth, what I really mean is it's the closest thing that humans have gotten to the truth. Is from Kemet and from Sumer. Those are the two civilizations, the two first ones that we know of, at least. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe even Horus is fake too. If you have an open mind, because I could definitely have an open mind, maybe even this shit is fake too. I never said this shit is real, but, you know, for me, I've experienced, there's been some experiences I've had that helped me confirm that this is a lot more real than fucking Christianity, that's for sure. So maybe Horus is fake too. That's what Daylyt's saying. Maybe that's even fake too. And he said right after, every program we break through, because let's be real, religion is a form of programming. It's a form of programming. These belief systems are a program. So even your own belief system, I even have a video on this that says to question your own beliefs. Even the shit like this that talks about Kemet, question all of it. Question all of it. So don't think I'm just sitting up here on my high horse. Nah, I definitely question this shit all the time. Jesus, the reason we drink Moscato, turn all the water to wine, had babies tipsy. Bro. Because like Moscato is like alcohol, so, and he's talking about Jesus turned water to wine. So yeah. Man. And then he said, had babies tipsy, they whining. But the flip side, they told us we should eat the cracker because when you go, I think it was like for communion or some shit, you're supposed to drink the wine and eat the cracker to resemble Jesus, like the body and the blood of Jesus. And also like eat the cracker, meaning like white people. They told us we should eat the cracker, and he's saying, but on the flip side, like that's the flip side of the punchline. Because the cracker, you can literally eat a cracker, right? And then the flip side is like, eat the cracker figuratively, meaning like the white person. Bro, this is so complex. Holy shit. Then he said, simple as pimples. They bump the face of our leaders, beat us, erase all our features. Now he's talking about pimples and like your features, like your face and everything. Bump the face of our leaders. Bump like a pimple, which is like, you know, you can have bumps and pimples on your face. The face of our leaders, meaning like the face, the actual face they have, and also like the face of our leaders as an expression, right? And then he said, beat us, erase all our features. They beat us like white people. I'm pretty sure he's talking about white people, how they came in and conquered and erased history. They beat us, then erase all our features. They erase all of our work, all of the things that we provided. They erase all those things, and also erase all our features, because if you don't know, white people when they were invading, they would knock the nose off of statues that were of melanated people to show that they weren't a part of history. Because, you know, as you can tell, melanated people, you know, the nose, that's like one of the key features you can tell if somebody's melanated or not, is the nose is bigger, right? White people came and knocked the noses off. That's what he's saying. Erase all our features. So genius, man. You really got to study this shit. That's what this music calls for, is actual study of these concepts. Let's keep going, man. I heard an Ab Soul, Do What Thou Wilt mention, solo album, Do What Thou Wilt. I heard that, so shout out Ab Soul. Let's keep going.
Solo album, do without wilt, still torment, installment, almond joy, almond, all enjoy almonds. It's nuts though. How we stuck in the shell, trailing the truck slow. Tailgaters, pizza gators, tell us cheese is greater.
Oh my God.
Single-handedly fucked us, this language.
Nah, yeah, this language single-handedly fucked us. You right. Oh man, he's picking apart. He's picking this language apart. Dude, this is insane, bro. Almond joy. Y'all men all enjoy. Almonds, it's nuts, though. Almond joy and then nuts. It's nuts, though, because almonds are a type of nut. How we stuck in this jail, trailing the truck slow, tailgate us, pizza gators, tell us cheese is greater. Bro, oh my God, like a cheese grater, right? And they tell us cheese is greater because cheese could reference money. Money is greater. Money is worth something. Bro, come on. And then he said witchcraft single-handedly fucked us, because he's talking about Pizzagate. And if you know what Pizzagate is and single-handedly fucked us, you know, they fucked us and Pizzagate, those go hand in hand. They fucking children. That's what Pizzagate is. And also witchcraft. He said witchcraft, meaning like witchcraft, the actual form, like the art of witchcraft. He was referencing right before, he was talking about cheese. The cheese is greater. Kraft macaroni and cheese. Witchcraft. Bro, oh my God. Let's keep going.
This language, spell cast in this language, spell it, transcribe, came with, attract the syntax, bang it. Etymology, college, see how they made you think college free. All our kids get tuition, they graduate and get college fees. Got our seeds stuck in shell.
Yes.
Policies,
yep.
Pollen Bill Hills, pollen bees to the queen. Who gon' still eat your organs? Portland, deep Weber, stuck in the net, but we can't climb out.
Oh my God, dude, this is insane. If you could catch the wordplay when he says it, that's like one of the best feelings ever. That's what any rapper, though. Whenever you catch the wordplay right when they say it, that shit is, bro, I love that feeling. He said, spell cast in this language. Spell it, transcribe, came with attract the syntax, bang it, etymology, college see, how they made you think college free. And he's talking about etymology, right? Etymology is like I think it's the origin of words. And he said college see, how they made you think college free. That's just self-explanatory. All our kids get tuition. They graduate and get college fees. All our kids get tuition, like what they want to do with their life. They get to being desperate, and they start to like wish for what they want to do. And he said they get tuition, like the tuition they have to pay. That's the wordplay that I caught right there. And he said they graduate and get college fees. So when you go to college, that's the whole scam right there. That's the education system is a fucking scam. And I'm currently in the middle of it, and it's bullshit. As soon as you graduate, you stuck in debt for the rest of your life, damn near, type shit. Or at least you stuck in debt until you stuck in debt for a while, man. As soon as you get out of college, you stuck in debt for a little bit. For some people, it could be for a long, long time. So, said, got our C's stuck in this shell, held this pile of C's, policies, pile of bills, Hills pilot fees to the queen who's gonna still eat your organs. This is insane, bro. He's coming for the fucking system. And this is perfect. This is a perfect song. This is perfect subject matter to be called Robot Freedom. Because I know Capital Steez talked about this shit. I know he would talk about this shit if he was still here. Like, got our C's stuck in shell, like, held. Like the shell, like a shell of an animal. Got our C's stuck in the shell. The seashell, right? The seashell. And he said this pile of C's, like a pile of C's, meaning like a body of water, and also a pile of C's because he was talking about college, right? And that's a pile of C's, a bunch of grades, right? You get a bunch straight C's type shit. Pile of C's, and also like a bunch of bodies of water. Then he said policies, so policies you implement, right? Like government type shit. Then he said pile of bills, alluding to the college pile of bills, all the bills you got to pay now after you out of college. Then he said Hill's pilot fees to the queen who's still gonna eat your organs, bro, because this is the adrenochrome shit. This is the shit that they don't like you talking about on YouTube, or frankly on any fucking platform, really. There's a few that will let you talk about it, but I'm not gonna mention too much about it. But they still eat your organs. And they said Portland, Deep Weber, stuck in the net, but we can't climb out. Because he said organs and then Portland, Oregon. And now he's talking about the deep web, so let's keep going.
Internet, but we can't climb out. Deep web, internet, queen, black widow, time out. Chris Webber. Hold up, this bitch never died. Ain't she like 150? Oh, I get it. She planned for parenthood, eat fetuses, fetus GMO seedless fruits.
Facts. Facts.
And now they seedless. See how this shit work? I stay true to you.
Oh my god, dude. Daylyt, this is what I love to hear. This is what our channel preaches, man. This is what we talk about. We talk to him on here about this shit. Oh man. He said deep web, internet queen, black widow, timeout, Chris Webber. Because I think Chris Webber is a basketball player, right? And he was talking about the deep web, Chris Webber, deep web. Man, and then Black Widow, which is like a spider, right? The web, the spider web. Man, he said timeout, Chris Webber, because Chris Webber is a basketball player. You can call timeout in basketball. So, hold up, this bitch never die. Ain't she like 150? I think he's talking about the queen, right? Because she's hella old. Oh, I get it. She planned for parenthood, Planned Parenthood, right? And also she planned for parenthood. She planned to be a parent, right? She planned to be, you know, a mother. She planned for parenthood. Eat fetuses. And it sounded like 8 fetuses. Fetus GMO seedless fruits. Man. Bro, it's crazy. He's still talking about the queen, right? Like they 8 fetuses is, once again, the adrenochrome shit. How they live to be longer, right? You know the vibes. And he said fetus GMO seedless fruits. Dudes end up fruity and now they seedless. Bro, this is insane. This is insane. They give us GMO seedless fruits, right? How is a fruit considered a fruit if it doesn't have a seed in it? How is a fruit considered real if there's no seed in it? Where did it come from? Last time I checked, when you grow shit, there's seeds in it. If it really comes from the ground, there's seeds in it. But they don't have that no more. It's GMO. It's made in a lab. And then he said dudes end up fruity. They end up on the fuck shit. They end up on the gay shit. Now they seedless. They don't even have their own seed in them. Like, and I think this is talking about like how dudes is like not even men anymore. They seedless. They don't have their seed in them. Bro, this is fucking crazy. And he said, see how this shit work? Like, he just explained it to y'all. Daylyt is impressing me once again. This is what we love to see. Let's keep going.
See sounds, see what they do to you. The beats feminize the mass. They made it
exactly.
With Fruity Loops filled with paint thinner. Serial killers, get it, imperialism. I see imperial lizards, blizzards are artists.
Oh my god, dude.
Caution y'all, it's a trap. 21 Savage stood with the map. Eyes stuck to the...
Nah, he cannot stop. He just when I think he like had enough, nah, he's still going. He's still exposing, man. This is really on some Free the Robots type shit if you listen to that song. Stay true to you. Lower frequency sounds, see what they do to you. Lower frequency, because we was talking about how dudes is now seedless. And now this is part of the agenda, man. They have lower frequency sounds. The 440 hertz is the bullshit you be hearing, right? See what they do to you. Then the beats feminize the mass, right? Like, cause bro, I'm telling you, it's an agenda. It's really an agenda out here to feminize shit nowadays. They trying to turn men into women and women into men. Like, that's really the agenda out here. I'm telling y'all, if you really sit back and listen and pay attention, you realize, like, bro, is nobody like trying to like advocate for like, you know, really being a man out here like nowadays? Like, nobody is out here teaching like that. Let's be real. The divine nature is the man and the woman. What the Ankh is. That's what the Ankh represents, is the man and the woman. Divine feminine, the divine masculine. That's how it works. And he's saying nowadays they feminizing shit, right? They made it with Fruity Loops, which is FL Studio. Fruity Loops. And also they made the beats with Fruity Loops, because a beat can be, a loop is a type of beat, right? And he was talking about they feminized it, right? Fruity, feminized. Like, that's what they be saying. And he said Fruity Loops filled with paint thinner, serial kill us, bro, because he's saying Fruity Loops, like the Fruit Loops that you eat, the cereal, is filled with paint thinner. It's, look at the ingredients on your foods. I'm telling you, bro. I'm pretty sure paint thinner is in that shit. Like, there's some crazy ingredients that's in these type of foods. Like in the foods that we grew up on, that we fuck with heavy. Like the Fruit Loops, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the Doritos, like all the shit we fuck with. Look at the ingredients, and those are chemical weapons that are made by people who manufactured chemical weapons back then. And he said serial kill us, because those are ingredients that can kill you. Serial kill us, like, and also like a serial killer, like, picture that shit, right? He said imperialism, right? Because that's the entire plot, is being imperial. It's an imperialist plot. It's trying to expand the fuck shit. All the GMO foods, they trying to get everything GMO. That's imperialism. They trying to expand that shit to be the mainstream. Not organic anymore. They don't want anything organic. And as a matter of fact, there's an agenda to get rid of organic. They're saying organic isn't even healthy for you. So, like, it's crazy. And that's what the imperialism is in the food and agriculture industry. Then he said, I see imperial lizards, because lizard people, that's the shit that, you know, the reptiles, that's what these draconian motherfuckers be like, bro. Blizzards of artists, the heart to walk past the Arctic wall. Now he's talking about like the lizards, and then blizzards of artists. Now he's talking about like the cold, right? And then the Arctic wall, like, you know, Antarctica, the whole shit that's going on in Antarctica, which we don't even know about. Why the fuck can't we go to Antarctica? Like, what they hiding there type shit. Let's keep going, man.
Caution, y'all, it's a trap. 21 Savage stood with the map. Eyes stuck to the snow bunny dummy. Amber alert me, we rose up. We can meet in the subway. That's a cold cut.
Nah, stop it. I'm catching this shit. I'm catching the wordplay is on point right now. Okay. Caution, y'all, it's a trap. 21 Savage just with the map. Trap 21 Savage, because 21 Savage makes trap music, bro. Oh my god. And then he said, I stuck to the snow bunny, dummy. Amber alert me, we rose up. Amber alert, because you know what the Amber alert is, right? It's the shit that, you know, gets broadcasted to you, right? Amber alert me, we rose up. Amber rose, bro. If we can't meet in a subway, that's a cold cut. Like, that's what I mean, is the wordplay is he's going crazy with it. He's going crazy with it. Let's keep going.
With a hand-me-down clothes from Kanye, pray to Oprah. Flavor Black, Flavor Flav, but they pray to Goldust. Gay soldiers, they gave our soldiers Soldier Boy. What was you doing?
What was you doing? Oh my god, Daylyt's got another verse. As if we already had enough. I'm telling you, bro, one verse from Daylyt could be like an entire fucking album, probably. For some rappers, I swear. If you just divide these concepts into songs individually, that you can make one album from this entire verse. That's what's so great about this guy. Hold up, with hand-me-down clothes for Kanye, pray to Oprah. Hand-me-down clothes for Kanye, because you know Kanye, he was always wearing like the oversized shit, right? Hand-me-down clothes. Pray to Oprah, because bro, everybody be worshiping celebrities. Pray to Oprah. People make celebrities like Oprah they god nowadays. They worship them like it's like they god, right? And then he said Flavor Black, Flavor Flav, but they pray to Goldust. Because I think Goldust was like that wrestler in WWE, right? And then he said gay soldiers, because I think Goldust was gay, I think, in WWE. They gave our soldiers Soulja Boy, what was you doing? Because Soulja Boy made the song Crank That, right? And he goes, you. That's what he's saying. What was you doing? And he said they gave our soldiers Soulja Boy, meaning like, because the music that Soulja Boy make was not on some, you know, on some enlightening type shit. It's some shit to dumb you down. They gave our soldiers Soulja Boy. Like, and also like Soldier Boy, because the soldiers like in the army. Man, and like also saying they gave the masses, they gave them Soulja Boy. Not no Daylyt, they gave him Soulja Boy. They gave him the fuck shit. We got another verse of Daylyt. Holy shit, bro. I can't believe I do these breakdowns. I can't believe it, bro. Let's keep going. Before we get into this next verse, I want to say so far, Daylyt has done everything great on this song, exceeded my expectations once again. However, the beat selection on here, it was cool like in the first like 16 bars we got from him, but over time it got a little bit dull to me. I think there could have been a better flip of the sample, but once again, I get where this is coming from. We paying homage to Capital Steez, man. We paying homage to Steelo. So I don't knock that. I just think this sample could have been flipped a little bit better because it seems so slow to me, and Daylyt is naturally quicker with his raps. But yeah, so let's keep going.
They gave Mexico gas, plexiglass past Texas, expect to crash. Information on the rise, well, hell, they illegal aliens, alias. Aztecs are the natives portrayed, tridents who trade, but they don't come with the trait, just bring trident gum. Aborigine hiding some other history, mystery.
Facts.
I say misread every book, but you misread in too deep of the system. See, this is me, no bro, this is Steez.
All right, let me stop you there, Daylyt. Let me stop you there. I low-key heard some recycled lines that we've had on this channel. There's a little bit of recycled lines in wordplay, but it's all right. It's hard to come up with new ideas when you talk about this subject matter because I'm sure Daylyt said everything under the sun about this type of stuff. So yeah, he's probably gonna recycle some lines, but hey, I'm pretty sure every rapper has their go-tos, so I'm not gonna knock him for that. But he said they gave Mexico gas, plexiglass past Texas, expect to crash. The schemes are always there for Daylyt. Information on the rise, well, hell, they're illegal aliens, alias. Aztecs are the natives, portrayed tridents who trade. Illegal aliens, he's talking about Mexico, right? Illegal aliens, like they be saying, that's the whole immigration terminology. Then he said Aztecs, so now we're talking about like South America. The Aztecs are the natives, they was the native people, right? Then they portray tridents who trade, but they don't come with the tray. Just bring trident gum. Aborigine hiding some other history. So we talking about the Aztecs and how, you know, Aboriginal people, like how they the Aboriginal peoples, and you know, they don't come with the tray, just bring trident gum, because this is talking about the trident and how like the trident, you know, you picture the weapon of the trident. Hiding some other history because the trident is said to be like talked about like Greek mythology and shit. The trident, like I'm pretty sure Poseidon's trident, like that tool has a lot of mystery behind it, right? The trident. So we're talking about the Aztecs and everything, aliens, like this is the entire concept right here. And then hiding the other history, hiding some history. He said mystery. I've seen Mr. read every book, mystery, and then Mr. and then read, like reading a book. And I've seen like Mr. meaning like the dude. I've seen the dude read the book. So we've heard that scheme before. He said, but you missed a read into deep of the system. Now he's saying you missed a read, like you missed it, like you missed out on reading into deep, into the system, right? Like you didn't even bother to look too deep into the system. That's what he's saying. It's so tough to explain this because when you hear it one way, you get it. But then when you got to put it out into words and explain it, it's tough to break it down like that. So forgive me, man, but this is what makes Daylyt the best out of anybody. Let's keep going.
The system, see, this is me, no bro, this is Steez, this is keys, get a dish of this, play the fool, no, I played the fool happy, I never stayed in school, trapped me, ditched every class, made me happy, but got my ass beat by Pappy, he tried to beat the system into me, my mental was just as strong as a minstrel, this period of my life, I'm invincible, Meta Carter, my
All right, let me stop. Daylyt, I'm telling you, he's stringing it together. Like starts the scheme, ends it, but then like picks up on another one, keeps going. Like it's just constant, nonstop for this guy. He doesn't run out of shit to say. I feel like he just never runs out of material to talk about. See, this is me. No, bro, this is Steez, because this is what the song is, right? This is Steez. This is Keys. Got a dish of a plate of food. No, I played the fool. Happy plate of food, and no, I played the fool. Syllable play right there. I never stayed in school. Trapped me. Ditched every class. Made me happy. I never stayed in school. Trapped me, because school's a trap. Like it feels like it's a trap, right? Trapped me, and then he said ditched every class, because if you think of a ditch, right? Like if you fall into an actual ditch, that's a trap. Trapped me, like he said, and ditched every class. Like I skipped every class. That made me happy, because I'm not in the trap. I'm not in school. I'm not in the trap that on my conscience, the shit that fucks up, the shit that's programmed. But then he said, I got my ass beat by Pappy. So like my dad beat my ass for finding that out, right? And then he tried to beat the system into me. He tried to literally beat the system into me, like punishing, like beat the system into you. Like trying to get you to conform to, being in school, staying a good kid, being programmed, right? He beat the system into me. And he said my mental was just as strong as a menstrual, because my mind is just as strong as a menstrual period of my life, like menstrual, because now he's talking about like the period and shit that females have to go through. So once again, he coming with the metaphors, and he said I'm invincible. Like now he's talking about how he never let the shit get to his head, and he always kept his mind open, and he never got programmed. That's pretty much what he's saying. And this song is called Robot Freedom. He didn't get turned into a robot. Let's keep going.
Carter, my teacher, said I'm retarded. Mandela affected brain, she restarted. She told me get out, and I looked at her like, damn, this is get out. Imagine what we could do if we trained a little. Train station, see trains could talk. Thomas, the promised land ain't Islamic. They got a plan to make God the man. All the women, they got a man. Got him covered up, grab him by the hand. Hijab head covered.
Facts. That is the biggest of facts right there. That is such... Daylyt is preaching, man, and I don't even have to make videos anymore talking to y'all. Daylyt says what I'm trying to say all the time. So he said, my teachers say that I'm retarded. Mandela affected brain, she restarted. Because the Mandela effect, that's like the shit that it's hard to explain what the Mandela effect is, but if y'all Google it, y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say here. Because the Mandela effect fucks up your brain. Like, it's like some shit you realize, like, oh shit, like, I don't remember seeing this like this as the reality. Like, I remember it being this way, like an alternate reality. That's what the Mandela effect is. And he said she restarted, because you kind of have to go back and like retrace your steps when you find out some shit about the Mandela effect. It makes you kind of like go back and rethink your whole entire life. That's what the Mandela effect does to you. Then he said, told me get out. Like the teacher told him to get out of the school, like kicked him out. And then he said, and looked at her like, damn, this is Get Out. Like the movie, right? Like this is Get Out. Like this is like some crazy shit. I never even saw Get Out, but I'm pretty sure it's like the shit where it's like you're in reverse places where like everything is like targeted towards the black guy. I'm pretty sure. I think that's what Get Out was about. I'm not sure, but he said, imagine what we can do if we trained a little. Train station. See, trains could talk. Thomas. Because if we trained a little, imagine what we could do if we trained a little. Like if we worked on, if we kept training, we kept working, right? And then he said train station. See, trains could talk, because he's talking about Thomas Train. See, trains could talk. They could talk, right? He's just toying with them, I feel like. And that's literally, he's toying with them. That's a bar right there I just spit. Then he said, the promised land ain't Islamic. They got a plan to make God the man. All the women, they got them in. Bro, he's saying the promised land ain't Islamic because the promised land is not conformed to one specific religion. That's what he means. It's not Islamic. It's not just Islamic. Then he said they got a plan to make God the man. they got a plan to make God like the man, at the forefront, right? Like they got a plan to make God the man, like he's the one. But and also like they got a plan to make God the man, referring to they're making God a man, like turning God into a man. They're saying why, like God's not a woman, God's a man. And then he said right after, all the women, they got them in, like it's a trap. They like it's sexist, bro. Like religion is really sexist. Why is God a man? First of all, why is God a man? If God is so great, if God is so, you don't know how he works, why are we using phrases that describe a man to describe such a being that we can't even comprehend? There should be no gender. Religion traps people, including women, into this way of thinking. Got him, lamb, covered up, grab him up by the hand, because he was also talking about Islam, right? In Islam, they take it really serious with how women are treated in Islam. And I'm pretty sure this is referencing the treatment of women in Islam or Islamic culture, if I'm not mistaken. Let's keep going.
Hijab head covered with bandana when scouts absorb B12 hair as the antenna. Make women think it's respect to be covered.
Facts, yeah, they all talking about Islam.
It ain't respect to the gods, it's the fact that these niggas pervert.
Facts.
Muhammad in Asia, oops, it's Islamics in Asia. Oops, I'm just rhyming to say stuff. Is this top rhyming? I'll take some, but you niggas.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. He's poking fun at these concepts, and it's like no one does this in rap. Nobody does this. It's what sets him apart from every rapper in the game. Nobody pokes fun at these concepts that we've just, like, over time have given power, have given authority. So their job head covered with bandana, because job is a book in the Bible. Their job head, like, and also when women work jobs in the Islamic culture, they got to cover their head, right? Their job head, like they got to cover their head with the bandana. He said, with scalps, absorbed B12, hair as the antenna. Your hair acts as antennas. That's the spiritual meaning behind your hair. And then B12 is a vitamin, right? That helps your hair, like your hair growth and everything. If you vegan, you need your B12, man. You need your B12 if you're vegan or vegetarian, 100%. That make women think it's respect to be covered, like we was talking about, how in Islamic culture, that's like women have to cover up everything, right? Live by the word first. That's what the excuse is, right? They got to live by the dogma, live by the word. It ain't respect to the God. It's just the fact that these dudes is perverts. That's really what it is. It ain't respecting Allah for women to cover up. It's the fact that the dudes is perverts. They can't stop looking, so they got to cover up the women. Like, that's really what it is, man. Like, he's just exposing this entire concept, and I love it. And this is what Capital Steez does. This is what Capital Steez did in Free the Robots. He just took apart all these conventions, all these concepts that we just ascribe to our lives and have come to terms with. He questions them. He said Muhammad in Asia. Oops, it's Islamics in Asia. Oops, I'm just rhyming to say stuff. I can't even spit out what he's trying to say back to y'all. That's what's so great about this. Is this top ramen? I'll take some. Like, oh man, let's keep going. He's got this whole scheme he's setting up.
In Asia, oops, I'm just rhyming to say stuff. Is this top ramen? I'll take some, but you niggas noodle, lo mein, pad thai, udon, top ramen. Wait, when you die, you get cream ate it, top ramen, noodles. Wait up, noodles, Cloud Atlas. We've been eating ourselves for a while. That's it.
Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm telling you, he doesn't stop. He doesn't stop with the schemes. He said, is this top ramen? I'll take some. But you dudes is noodle, lo mein, pad thai, udon, top ramen. He's saying, but you dudes is noodle. Like they're new to this, right? They're fairly recent. And noodle sounds like noodle because he's talking about top ramen, lo mein, like yeah. And he said, wait, when you die, you get cremated, right? You get cremated. And he said, cream ate it. Top raw men. Noodles. Hold up. New dudes. Like, he's talking about now, like, when you get cremated, that's like burning your body, right? You're turning your body to ash, like, of the body of a human, right? And he said, cream ate it. Top raw men. Like, raw men. Like, actual men. People. Like, dudes. because he's talking about your body and like cremation, right? And he said noodles, hold up, new dudes. Like he's talking about like people now. He's talking about how people are eating each other, cannibalism, like you eating people. And he said, hold up, new dudes, Cloud Atlas, because I think Cloud Atlas is that movie, right? It's that movie that I haven't seen it, but I wouldn't be surprised if in Cloud Atlas there was like some cannibalism or whatever it was where people are eating people or something. I don't know. And he said, we've been eating ourselves for a while. That's it. Like, yeah, so this is what that scheme is. We've been eating ourselves for a while because of cremation. And then, like, you eat cream, right? Cream is a type of food, right? But cream ate it. Sounds like cream, and then you ate the cream. And essentially, you're eating people, right?
You are what you eat. Another rabbit in the hat trick, girl Catholic. I don't want none of this world. That's it. Grew up poor. My question is how you become the Pope. Eat the foreskin from a 4-year-old.
Oh my God.
Will observe the soul stored in. How can...
Stop it. He's still talking about people eating people. You know, now he's talking about like Catholics and the Pope. How, you know, they be doing the fuck shit with the kids in the Catholic Church. Oh my God, bro. You are what you eat. Another rabbit in the hat trick. Bro, that's because that whole scheme that I mentioned previously, that's like a magic trick. That's like something you would describe as like, oh my God, that's like a rabbit in a hat trick. Like that's something you would describe. And like rabbit in the hat trick, like a hat trick. Yeah. Because like a hat trick is something, you know, in soccer, you can score a hat trick. And he said, girl Catholic. Catholic sounds like cat to lick, like cat, like a cat, right? Like a pussy cat. Girl, pussy. Like, bro, this is insane. You really got to listen for the wordplay. He said, I don't want none of this world. That's it. Grew up Poe. My question is how you become the Pope. Eat the foreskin of a 4-year-old. Because, bro, you know the shit going on in the church. You know they on the fuck shit. You know they on the fuck shit. And he said, your men will absorb the soul stored in. Bro. Like, that's what this is about, right? Is like eating the soul of another being, or eating like the, you know, the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, I think actually, of kids. That's where the adrenochrome is. Your men will absorb the soul. That's what he's saying with that they be doing in the church. Oh my God, bro. Let's keep going.
How convenient stores selling Jordans. None of us been to Jordan. Fuck, they selling us
facts.
Bullshit. Cow manure make grass grow. Yet they tell us to go green.
Yeah.
Shit. Dung beetle, deep shit. Mud speedo. See no way to eat healthy. Just help me. Whole Foods.
Facts, bro. Oh my God. Like he's saying you can't even win. Even when you think you like doing something good. Nah, like why do we say this is what we need to do when this is what comes from, you know, the bullshit? Like, I know that was a vague description, but that's what he's saying essentially. He's like, okay, if this worked like this, then why are we saying to do this? Like, he's really questioning shit in the middle of a verse. That's something that is just, I love when rappers do that because it shows a side of them that they care about this more than just making the music. It's like they trying to talk to you about some shit. How convenient. Convenience stores selling Jordans. None of us been to Jordan. Fuck, they selling us bullshit. Because the convenience stores, they selling us Jordans. They selling us bullshit. Why would convenience stores sell us Jordans? Like, we don't need that, right? And he said, none of us been to Jordan, which is in the Middle East, right? Fuck, they selling us bullshit. Because, bro, that's what it is, right? Like, they selling us bullshit. And then they selling us bullshit, literally. And then he said cow manure. Bullshit, cow manure. Like the animal, bull, like a bull, shit. And then cow manure. Bro, now he's talking about like animals, right? He said cow manure makes the grass grow. So you use cow manure to help the grass turn greener, right? Yet they tell us to go green. If you telling us to go green, but the cow manure is what makes shit green, then you telling us to eat cow manure? You telling us to consume cow manure? Like, bro, what? And he said, literally, eat shit, dung beetle, because dung beetles are beetles that feed off of, you know, the waste, the dung, shit. And the word beetle has the word eat in it. And he said, eat shit. Come on, bro. And he said, deep shit must be see no way to eat healthy, just help me. Like, he's saying, like, bro, even when we go green, we're eating shit. Like, there's no way out of this. This is a matrix. We in the matrix. We in the matrix, man. I'm telling y'all. Let's keep going.
Whole Foods tell you this shit's so fine, but it get watered with fluoride. We fuck faucet water, fluoride. We fuck take a shower, fluoride. We fuck brush our teeth, fluoride. We fuck love the carpet, fluoride. We fuck. And what's even crazier, I mean even crazier, it gets no higher. Think about it, the whole world fell in love with fluoride.
No way, dude. There's no actual way. That is like there's no rapper that can do that. There's no rapper that can do this. I'm telling y'all. This is insane. There's no rapper that's capable of thinking like this. He says Whole Foods tell you this shit is so fire. Like, this shit is super fire, right? It's so fire. Like, that's how you say, like, fire, right? You say it's fire. Like, this shit fire. Hey, Whole Foods tell you this shit is good, right? This shit tastes good. And when he said sulfite, it sounds like the word sulfite, which is like a chemical that's added to food and water, I believe, sulfite. And then he said, but it get watered with fluoride. Fluoride in the water. We know that. We know that. It get watered with fluoride. Like the shit that you eat from Whole Foods, the water that they're using to water the plants you get from Whole Foods has fluoride in it. So you're consuming fluoride, which blocks the pineal gland. And the pineal gland, I made a video about that, so go check that video out. It's important that you have your pineal gland open because that's your third eye, man. And if you think your pineal gland ain't open, go check that video. We fucked faucet water, fluoride. We fucked. Faucet water's got fluoride in it. So yeah, we fucked with that. Take a shower, fluoride, we fucked. So even the shower, even the water we bathe in have fluoride in it. That once again blocks your pineal gland, and it has been, I'm pretty sure, studied to lower IQ of people. So we fucked right there. Love the carpet, flow, right? Like the flow, the carpet is the flow, like the floor, the flow, right? We fucked, right? But what's even crazier, I mean even crazier, it gets no higher. The whole world fell in love with Flo Rida. The whole world fell in love with Flo Rida, the rapper, right? Like, where the fuck did this guy even come from, right? Flo Rida, like, everybody loved Flo Rida. He put out anthems, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he put out some anthems, but he was corny as hell. Like, let's face it, this dude's corny as hell. The whole world fucked with him, though. And he's saying, Flo Rida sounds like flow ride, right? Like fluoride, that we was just talking about. The whole world fell in love with the rapper Flo Rida, and in addition, there's fluoride in everything that we fucking consume. So it's like almost the entire world fell in love with fluoride. Dude, this is insane. I tried to break this down as best as I could. Oh man, what a fucking track. That was lyrical onslaught, bro. Like, he just destroyed this fucking track. This is the sequel to Free the Robots. That's 100% true. I wish Steez was here to hear this. I mean, I know he heard this. Like, let's be real. Steez heard this shit. But, like, in the fleshly form, I wish Steez was here, you know, like, to give Daylyt the praise. Because this is special, man. That was Daylyt with Robot Freedom. Man, oh, man. Daylyt does not disappoint no matter what. I don't know, man. Let me know where you guys think this song stacks up in terms of the reactions we've had on this channel. Where does this song rank for y'all for Daylyt in just your overall opinion of him? There was some new schemes in here that I caught that were very, very mind-blowing. Once again, no disappointment. The subject matter is always there for Daylyt. It seems like he can talk about something new every single time. This is what makes him the best. You guys have heard plenty of praise from Daylyt on my channel. If you haven't checked out my reactions to him, this guy is insane. He's the best rapper in the game. No cap. This was a perfect ode to Capital Steez. So shout out to Capital Steez, man. This is my guy. This was the song right here. The subject matter is exactly what Capital Steez would talk about. The instrumental was okay, but I do think it could have been a little bit better. But the whole point was to pay homage to the Free the Robots song from Capital Steez. So if you guys haven't checked out my reaction to Free the Robots from Capital Steez, go check that shit out. I'm like, this is up my alleyway in terms of the subject matter, the bars, the wordplay. I'm telling you, Daylyt might be better than Steez at that shit. I'm gonna be so real with you. I thought Steez was one of the best, But Daylyt, man, Daylyt is not human. I swear he's not. He's not. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like. Be sure to drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. You know the vibes, man. It's been your boy Unseen. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.